Good morning, everyone here in attendance, and also good morning to our live viewers in this YouTube channel. Today, we'll be having a review conference for 8 projects under the 2025 General Appropriations Act. And to begin with, let's first invoke the blessings of God and to give us the invocation. Miss Joyce is Prioridad, and roll call by Miss Potrin Haring Baraguna, in PA, the head of Back Secretariat. Let's all stand, please.
Let us pray. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Almighty and ever-living God, we thank you for this wonderful day that you have given us. We ask for your presence, Lord, as we gather here today for the private conference. Grant us the wisdom and understanding so that we can achieve our objectives for the day. Bless our back members, observers, and everyone present for a successful and smooth conference. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen.
Thank you, Ms. Joy. So, good morning once again, and to our viewers at the YouTube channel. So today, November 7, here at Procurement Unit Conference Room, DPWH Compound, Sultan Kudarat, we are having a tribute activity for the second batch of our EPA, Early Procurement Activity, 8 projects po. So, before tayo mag-start to our proper meeting and activity, I would like to mag-roll call lang muna po ako, and please acknowledge when your name is called. Engineer Raul Entabella, our back chairman, Chief of Administrative Section. Sorry. Chief of Maintenance Section, sorry. Engineer Hazel O. Socias, our provisional member, Chief of Planning and Design Section. Engineer Darrell G. Lumayaga, our end user from Construction Section. Engineer Rolando L. Torres Jr., PWJ member. Engineer Elmer J. Vasco, our PWJ head. And our technical staff, Tom Harold Pamilaga from Planning and Design Section, Noraisa Abu from Planning and Design Section, Mary May Corazo from Planning and Design Section, and Paresa Yu Tulusan from Planning and Design Section also. And also we have prospective bidder who attended the said pre-bid. So we have here Jargon Construction and Supply, represented by Ruby Yastro, AJYSC Marketing, represented by Annalisa Corpus, CE Vitala Construction and General Merchandise, represented by Ramil Okay, 3ATM Construction Supply, represented by Abdul Kadir Manalindo. And we have also Karen Gasser from CEK Construction, Added Construction, Dalalan Construction, represented Added and Construction, Dalalan, ang nire-represent mo, represented by Julian. And yours truly, Engineer Potrina Har M. Baraguna, MPA, the OIC Head of Procurement and Head of Back Secretariat. Also, we have invited acknowledging also the attendance of Mr. Ansari M. Bosran, our regular member, Chief of Administrative Section. also Lieutenant of Engineer Fernando Del Mamalu Jr., our Vice Chairman, Chief of Quality and Assurance Section. And also we have sent an invitation for our observer. We invited Sajid Igaya, our State Auditor 3, Audit Team Leader of Commission and Audit. Yes, please acknowledge also Ms. Likaya Vivaldes, our TWJ member. Ms. Analisa B. Inaguas, our TWJ member. Mr. Chair, I would like to inform you that the committee is now in quorum. Thank you.
Good morning once again. Thank you, Ms. Joy, for the invitation, and thank you, Ms. Potri, for the roll call. And as declared by the Ms. Potri, we are in quorum, so we will proceed with the activity today. So again, welcome to this video conference of Sultan Kudarat First District Engineering Office. We have 8 civil works today, and this is for 2025 General Operations Act. And this meeting is for under the EPA, or the Early Procurement Activity. And for meeting proper, Ms. Potrina Haring Baraguna will give us a brief presentation of the following. First, or A, basic data, contract data, including contract description, ADC and duration. B, requirement of bidding documents, including instructions to bidders, general conditions of the contract, special conditions of the contract, specifications, drawings, bill of quantities, and forms. And C, documents to be submitted by the bidders. A, technical proposal, and the financial proposal. Ms. Putri.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair. So for our number 1 project, we have 25 MF 0007 with a contract name of Road Widening, Dulawan Marbel Road, kilometer 1758 plus 524 to kilometer 1760 plus 404. With ang contract location po nito is in Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat, with an approved budget of the contract of 54,761,573 pesos and 42 centavos. Ang duration po ng project na ito is 211 calendar days. Ang major category of work of the contract to be procured is RCP, which is the Roads Construction PCCP. Size range required for the prospective bidder is medium A. License category required is B. SLP po nito na requirement, the prospective bidder should have a single largest project o completed o yung SLP above 15 million up to 75 million. Ang bid document amount po nito is 50,000 pesos only. For the second project, 25 MF 0008 with a contract name of Road Widening, Dulawan Marbel Road, kilometer 1766 plus 064 to kilometer 1766 plus 640. Ang contract location po nito is in Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat. Ang EBC po nito is 17,223,036 pesos and 59 centavos only. Ang duration po nito is 167 calendar days. Ang major category of work of the contract to be procured ng ating project na ito is RCP, which is the Roads Construction PCCP. Size range required is small b. License category required is C and D. Ang single largest project po nito na kailangan na completed is 15 million. Ang bid amount po nito is, bid document amount po nito is 25,000 pesos only. For the third project, we have 25 MF0012 with a contract name of construction of flood mitigation structure, construction of flood control structure, Dalol River, Telafas section, Upstream, Columbio, Sultan Kudarat. Contract location is in Columbio, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 96,499,999 pesos and 68 centavos. Ang contract duration po nito is 243 calendar days. Ang major category of work of the contract to be procured is FCSPS, which is the flood controls, construction, slope protection using structural measures, revetment, retaining structure, warnet. Ang size range required is medium A, license category required is B. Ang SLP required po dito is above 15 million up to 75 million. Ang bid document amount po dito is 50,000 pesos only. For the number 4 project is 25 MF0013 with the contract name of construction of flood mitigation structure, construction of flood control structure, Dalol River, Telafas section, Downstream, Columbio, Sultan Kudarat. Ang location po nito is in Columbio, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 96,499,893 pesos and 45 centavos. Ang duration po ng project na ito is 243 calendar days. Ang major category of work of the contract to be procured is FCSPS, flood control structures, slope protection using structural measure, revetment, retaining structure, warnet. Size required is medium A, license category required is B, SLP or yung single largest project completed required is above 15 million up to 75 million. Ang bid document amount po nito is 50,000 pesos only. Next project is 25 MF0018 with a contract name of construction of concrete road, Tacurong East Bypass Road from Barangay San Antonio de Ledesma to San Pablo connecting to Barangay Kalandagan, Barangay Road in support of banana and palm oil industry, Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat. Ang contract location po nito is in Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 34,296,159 pesos and 51 centavo. Ang duration po nito is 181 calendar days. Major category of work of the project to be procured is RCP, roads, construction, and PCCP. Size range required is medium A, license category required is B. SLP required is above 15 million up to 75 million. Ang bid document amount po nito is 25,000 pesos only. Next one is 25 MF0020 with a contract name of construction of Pedestrian Overpass at Kidapawan-Allah Junction Road, kilometer 1677 plus 625. Contract location po is in Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 22,539,551 pesos and 90 centavos with a duration of 221 calendar days. Major category of work of the contract to be procured is building, construction without piles, low-rise, steel frame, 1 to 5 story. Size range required is small b. License category required is C and D. SLP completed is 15 million. Bid document amount po nito is 25,000 pesos only. Next one is 25 MF0029 with a contract name of Construction of Multipurpose Building, Mini Gym, Lagilayan National High School, Barangay Lagilayan, Isulan, Sultan Kudarat. Contract location po nito is in Isulan, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 4,949,526 pesos and 26 centavos. Duration is 130 calendar days. Major category of work of the contract to be procured is building, construction without parts, low-rise concrete, frame 1 to 5 story, size range required small b, license category required C and D, SLP completed is 15 million. Ang amount po ng bid document ito is 5,000 pesos only. And last one sa ating second batch, EPA is 25 MF0031 with a contract name of construction, completion of multipurpose building, Barangay Hall, Barangay Banawag, President Quirino, Sultan Kudarat. Contract location po nito is in President Quirino, Sultan Kudarat with an ABC of 2,969,493 pesos and 51 centavos. Ang contract duration po nito is 80 calendar days. Same po sila noong 25 MF0029, same sila ng category required, size range, license category required, pati SLP. Ang bid amount po din dito, bid document amount po din dito is 5,000 pesos only. Yes. So proceed po ako sa ating checklist, sa ating financial and technical, sa ating technical and financial document. So number one, we have dalawang envelope, which is the technical component envelope at saka yung ating financial component envelope. So under po sa technical component envelope natin, we have the Class A at saka Class B. Under Class A document, the contractor should have ito po na document, the legal document, yung valid PhilJobs registration certificate, which is Latino membership, all pages, registration certificate from Security and Exchange Commission, Department of Trade and Industry for sole proprietorship or Cooperative Development Authority para po sa cooperative or its equivalent documents. And mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. And tax clearance per EO number 398, series of 2005, as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So again, reminder po sa ating mga prospective bidder, yung ating PhilJobs, ang inyong PhilJobs po, online, dapat yung mga ina-upload dyan na DTI, yung sa BIR nyo, mayor's permit, tax clearance, lahat po yan dapat is renewed, or kung malapit na mag-expired, i-renewed na po siya kasi isa lang po dyan ang expired. The validity of the whole PhilJobs, kasi matagal pa yan mag-expired, will be invalid. Isa lang po dyan ang expired na yata dun sa gilid niya, isa lang po dun ang expired, the whole validity of the PhilJobs will be invalid. So for the technical document, the prospective bidder shall have statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid, and statement of bidder's single largest completed contract or yung SLCC, similar to the contract to be bid, except under condition provided under the rules, and Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or yung PCAB license po, or special pickup license in case of a joint venture, and registration of the type and cost of contract to be bid, and original copy of bid security. If in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission, or original of notarized bid securing declaration and project requirement, which shall include the following. Number 1 po, yung organizational chart of the contract to be bid. Pangalawa, yung list of contractors, key personnel. Example po niyan is yung project manager, project engineers, materials engineer, and foreman to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. So, mayroon po tayong DO noong itong August 18 lang, DO 118, which is a requirement for the prospective bidder na lahat po ng PE ninyo is accredited po. So, wala na po yung, hindi na po yung dati na PE lang yung accredited na key personnel nyo, pati po yung PE. So next is list of contractors, majors, equipment units, which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreement, supported by proof of ownership or certificate of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project as the case may be. Next is original duly signed Omnibus Sworn Statement o yung OSS. And if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all the members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do act to represent the bidder. So under financial document, the prospective bidders audited financial statement showing, among others, the prospective bidders' total and current asset and liabilities stamp received by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of bid submission. The prospective bidders' computation of net financial contracting capacity or yung NFCC. So yan po lahat is under Class A document. So for the Class B document, if applicable lang po ito, duly signed joint venture agreement or GVA in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statement from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provision of the GVA in the instant that the bid is successful. So, yan po yung sa technical component envelope po natin. Yan ang nilalaman niya. So, sa next envelope is yung sa financial component envelope. Mayroon po dyan original of duly signed and accomplished financial bid form and other documentary requirements under RA 9184. Yun po yung original of duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities and duly accomplished detailed estimate form including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of the construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rental used in coming up with the bid. And last one is yung cash flow by quarter. So, sana clear po yun sa ating mga prospective bidder. Any question and clarification, pwede nyo pong i-raise after ng ating bago po tayo mag-adjourn. So, yun lang po, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Putri, for that presentation and explanation for all the projects to be bid out. And Engineer Rolando Entugas Jr. will give us the criteria and procedure for eligibility check preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award.
Criteria for bid evaluation: number 1, preliminary examination of bids. BAC will examine first the technical components of the bids using the pass-fail criteria. Ceiling for the bid prices. The ABC shall be the upper limit or ceiling for the bid prices. There shall be no lower limit to the amount of the award. Number 3, bid for the procurement of infrastructure projects. The BAC shall evaluate the financial component of the bid. The bid with the lowest calculated price shall be referred to as the lowest calculated bid. For post-qualification, number 1, objective and process of post-qualification. Post-qualification is the stage where the bidder with the lowest calculated bid, or LCB, undergoes verification and validation whether he has passed all the requirements and conditions specified in the bidding documents. If the bidder with the LCB passes all the criteria for post-qualification, this bid shall be considered the lowest calculated responsive bid, or LCRP. In all cases, the contract shall be awarded only to the bidder with the LCRP. Failure of bidding. There shall be failure of bidding if no bids are received, no bid qualifies as LCRP, or whenever the bidder with the LCRP refuses without justifiable cause to accept the award of the contract, as the case may be. Single calculated responsive bid submission. If after advertisement, only one prospective bidder submits or applies for eligibility check and meets the eligibility requirement of criteria, after which it submits a bid which is found to be responsive to the bidding requirements. If after advertisement, more than one prospective bidder applies for eligibility check, but only one bidder meets the eligibility requirement or criteria, after which it submits a bid which is found to be responsive to the bidding requirements, or if after eligibility check, more than one bidder meets the eligibility requirement, but only one bidder submits a bid, and its bid is found to be responsive to the bidding requirements. Award. Notice of execution of award. Within a period not exceeding 15 calendar days from the determination and declaration by the BAC of the LCRB and the recommendation of the award, the hope or his duly authorized representative shall approve or disapprove the said recommendation. In case of approval, the hope or his duly authorized representative shall immediately issue the notice of award to the bidder with the lowest calculated responsive bid. Within 10 calendar days from the receipt of NOA, the winning bidder shall formally enter into the contract with the procuring entity. When further approval of higher authority is required, the approving authority for the contract shall be given a maximum 20 calendar days to approve or disapprove it. The procuring entity shall issue the notice to proceed to the winning bidder not later than 7 calendar days from the date of approval of the contract by the appropriate authority. All notices called by the terms of the contract shall be effective only at the time of receipt thereof by the contractor. Points to remember: submit bid on or before the date and time specified in the invitation to bid. Counter-check your documents as to correctness and completeness before submission. ABC should be the ceiling for the contract cost. Envelopes A and B should be properly separated.
Thank you, Engineer Tullias. And to give us the clarification, explanation of the scope, specification of the contract, we have invited the technical personnel from the planning and design section. We have here Engineer Laga, Engineer Parisa Kalusan, Engineer Raisa Abu, and Engineer E. Poraso. Muna.
Good morning, everyone. For the flood control projects, we have 2 projects for the second batch. The first project is the construction of flood control mitigation structure construction of flood control structure along Dalol River, Telafas, Upstream. Location of the project is Columbio, Sultan Kudarat, and with there's 2 stations. Section A, station limits are station 00 to station 2240 on the right side, and section B, station 00 to station 0650 at left side. Total length of 2,890 linear meter. So this is the vicinity map at the Columbio, Sultan Kudarat. For the general plan, the beginning of project at section B, station 00, connected po siya sa existing bridge at Telafas, and the beginning of project at section A, station 00. The end of project of section A, doon na po siya sa existing hanging bridge, malapit po sa existing dam on site ng Nido. Dike structure po, meron pa tayo doon. And for the second project, the construction of flood control structure along Dalol River, Telafas, Downstream naman po. Location, Columbio, Sultan Kudarat. We have dalawang section din po. Ang section A starts at station 00 up to 845 right side. And the section B starts at 00 station up to station 1 plus 220 at left side. Tapos connected po yung section B na station 00 to station 845 left side pa rin po. Total length of 2,860 linear meter. So ito po yung vicinity map natin. And for the general plan, kung makikita nyo po doon sa left side, yun po yung upstream kanina, yung may bridge. So ito po yung downstream, dito naman po tayo sa kabila. Yung beginning po ng project natin sa downstream is the station, section B, station 00. And yung sa upstream po kanina na end, dito po tayo mag-start ng ating downstream. The beginning of project, malapit din po sa hanging bridge, station 00. May left side and right side po tayo. So, ang end ng ating project is sa station C, station 0 plus 795, and station 845 sa right side. For the general quantity, we have part 1, facilities for the engineer, provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis only, provision of 4x4 pick-up type service vehicle for the engineer on bare rental basis. Itong item na po to ay yung pick-up type lang po ng service vehicle. And the driver and for the crew do po ng pick-up, dito na po siya included sa operational and maintenance of 4x4 pick-up type service for the engineer. For the other general requirements, project billboard or signboard, occupational safety and health program, mobilization and demobilization. For the earthworks, we have structure excavation for the hard rock and the embankment from barrow. For the bank and slope protection works, we have only the gabions, mattresses, and filter pin. So sa project na ito po, gabions lang po tayo lahat. For the typical section details, ito po yung gabions natin na may mattress po tayo na 6 meter by 2 meters and thickness of 0.03 meters. So ang gabions po natin ay dalawang patong po, dalawa sa baba at isa sa taas. Ang gabias po natin ay may dimension na 1 meter by 1 meter and length of 2 meters. So ito po siya sa front and rear side elevation. May filter cloth po tayo sa any contact ng soil surface po sa likod ng gabias natin sa may embankment. Yun na po. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer May. Muraso. Sunod. Engineer Tom. Kalandagan.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I will be discussing to you the scope of works for the 3 road projects for 2025 second batch. First, we have the road widening Dulawan Marbel Road with the station limit K1758 plus 524 to 1760 plus 404. So this project is located in Barangay Tacurong City. So the length of the project is 1.89 kilometers. This it has an existing 4 lanes. So road widening po, additional 2 lanes, so 4 to 6 lanes po. First, we have the typical section of road. We have an existing carriageway, 4 lanes, and an additional 2 lanes for road widening with a width of PCCP 3.35 meters. The thickness of PCCP is 280 mm. The shoulder width is 2.5 meters. The item 200 for the shoulder side is 380 mm with an item 300 of 100 mm. So on this road widening, we also have here the typical road section with grouted riprap kasi po yung side po dito is may earth canal. So need po ng grouted riprap para po hindi magkaroon ng scouring yung lupa. We also have here the reinforced concrete box pipe culvert for the typical road section. Additional lang po to for road widening. And box culvert po. On this location, on the red circle, meron pong parallel kasi na open canal dyan. So, ang distance niya from the existing road is 3 meters. So, the proposed is to have a box culvert po para yung earth canal maging part siya ng carriageway. So, box culvert po ang proposal. And we have here the yellow circle. May NIA canal po dyan. So, kailangan pong for road widening, the proposed is to construct a box culvert. We also have the scope of work for this road widening, the clearing and grubbing, the individual removal of trees, the removal of actual structures and obstruction, removal of reinforced concrete pipe culverts to be replaced by new RCTC, the removal of existing drainage structure, and removal of guardrails and guardrail posts, and to be reinstalled after the road widening is complete. We also have the unsuitable excavation, the installation of warning and regulatory signs for the pedestrian lane, and reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings white and yellow. And we also have the single arm roadway lighting to be installed dun sa mga junctions, Barangay Road actually, yung pag-install ng roadway light, ng ating single arm roadway lighting. So that's for the road widening at Barangay Greenyo. Next we have road widening Dulawan Marbel Road with the station limit K1766 plus 064 to K1766 plus 640. This is located in Barangay Kalian after the Kalian Bridge. Doon po magbibigin yung project natin. So the length of the project is 0.576 kilometers, 4 to 6 lanes. So we have the typical section of road, existing 4 lanes, additional 2 lanes for road widening with the width of PCCP 3.35 meters and its thickness is 280 mm. The shoulder width is 2.5 as well. The item 200 is 380 mm for the shoulder side and item 300 is 100 mm for the shoulder side. We have the typical road section with grouted riprap kasi mataas po yung embankment dun sa after ng Kalian Bridge. So we have provided grouted riprap with berm po. And we also have a typical road section with reinforced concrete pipe culvert. The scope of work also includes clearing and grubbing, individual removal of trees, removal of actual structures and obstruction, removal of reinforced concrete pipe culverts, existing drainage structure and guardrails and guardrail posts, and unsuitable excavation. So we also have the reinstallation po of the metal guardrail. This includes painting works sa ating yung i-remove po and i-reinstall na guardrail. And the reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings. For the last road project for the second batch, we have construction of concrete road, Tacurong East Bypass Road from Barangay San Antonio, Dinidesma, San Pablo, connecting to Barangay Kalandagan, Barangay Road, in support of banana and palm oil industries, Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat. So the project is located at Barangay Dinidesma with a length of 1.1665 kilometers. This is a 2-lane road concreting project. We have here the typical section of road, road concreting of 2 lanes. The width of PCCP is 3.35 meters. The thickness of PCCP is 280 mm. The shoulder width is 1.5. The item 200 thickness for shoulder side is 380 and the item 300 is 100 mm. So meron pong existing kanal doon, which is kanal ng city engineers and earth canal. So on the left side, meron pong rice field. So we have provided we propose to have a grounded riprap dun sa rice field. And also, may reinforced concrete pipe culvert rin po na kailangan i-remove and replace. So this is the proposed design of canal. Ginaya po namin yung design ng city engineering office. Kasi yung the length of the earth canal is 564 meters. Then after po, doon nagdugtong yung canal ng city engineering. So, ginaya po namin yung design nila sa canal. The scope of work also includes clearing and grubbing, individual removal of trees, the removal of actual structures and obstructions, the reinforced concrete pipe culverts. We also provided reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, white and yellow, metal guardrail and post. So may installation po ng metal guardrail and post din po sa mga open canal, and single arm roadway lighting. That's it po for the 3 road projects, second batch.
Thank you, Engineer Tom Kalandagan. Next is Engineer Paresa Yutalusa.
Good morning po everyone. The first project I will introduce is the construction of multi-purpose building, mini gym, Lagilayan National High School located at Barangay Lagilayan, Isulan, Sultan Kudarat. This will be the perspective, vicinity, and site development plan. So for the floor plan, this includes the gym. It has concrete floor with hardener. Yung last pan po ng hindi po siya included sa program of works. So for the roof plan, we have here the pre-painted corrugated long span roof and the ridge rolls. Meron din po tayong gutters. For the side elevation, sa front elevation, kita po natin yung stage. Rear elevation, nandito po yung back door. And the side elevation. For the stage detail, we have here ramps. Meron din pong maliit na stairs sa left side. May toilet and stage. We have here the schedule of doors. We have three sets of panel doors na located lahat sa likod, sa toilet, and sa left side ng stage. Sa window, we have two sets. And meron din pong isang set ng glass window sa may CR. For the stage elevation, sa left side, front elevation, right side elevation, and the rear side elevation. For the structural plan, we have here the detail of the column and the footing. For the footing, we have 1.8 meter by 1.8 meter by 0.3 meter thick footing with 16 mm diameter bars. We have the column and the pedestal, 0.5 by 0.4 by 1.5 meter in height hanggang po sa apex ng pedestal with 16 mm diameters and 10 mm diameters for ties. For the trusses, we have the angle bar sizes. We have 50 mm by 50 mm by 4 mm thick for web members. And for the top and bottom cord na 50 mm by 50 mm by 5 mm thick. For the base plates in concrete column to steel yung sa may pedestal, we have 10 mm by 0.5 by 0.4 base plate with 820 mm diameter anchor bolts with nut and washers. All corners of concrete pedestal shall be chamfered by 25 mm by 25 mm. For the truss connector plate, we have here 0.2 mm by 0.35 by 10 mm thick plates with 16 mm diameter anchor bolts. For the steel struts, we have 16 mm diameter plain bars and 10 mm diameter for the web members. For the seat purlins, we have 50 by 150 mm by 1.2 mm thick. For the structural plan for the stage, we have the foundation plan. Ang footing ay 0.8 meters by 0.8 meters by 0.25 meters thick with 16 mm diameter mat bars, and the column is 0.25 by 0.25 with 16 mm diameter bars and 10 mm diameters for ties. For the stiffener column, we have 0.2 by 0.1 meter with 12 mm diameter bars and 10 mm diameter for ties. For the wall footing, we have 0.3 meters by 0.15 with 10 mm diameter bars and 10 mm diameter for the ties. Another wall footing is 0.6 meter by 0.15 meter with 10 mm bars and 10 mm diameters for the ties. For the stair footing sa stage, may 0.3 by 0.15 meter and 0.2 by 0.1 meter na may 10 mm bars each and 10 mm diameters for the ties. For the roof framing plan, ang rafter, we have 50 mm by 50 mm by 4 mm thick angle bars for cords and 38 mm by 38 mm by 4 mm thick angle bar for the webs. And sa C-purlins, we have 50 mm by 75 mm by 1.2 mm thick. For the fascia support, we have 25 mm by 25 mm by 3 mm thick angle frame, 3 mm thick flat bars. For the girth, we have here the angle bars of 50 mm by 50 mm by 5 mm thick for cords and webs. For the summary of quantities, we have here the facilities for the engineer, provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, other general requirements, permits and clearances, project billboard and signboard, occupational safety and health program. For the part 3, for the civil, mechanical, electrical, and sanitary plumbing works, we have part A, structure excavation, embankment from structure excavation, embankment from barrow, gravel fill. For part B, we have structural concrete, lahat po ng concrete na include na po dito. Reinforcing steel of reinforced concrete structure, grade 40. Forms and false works. We have masonry works. Dito po yung sa stage. 100 mm CHP non-load bearing, including reinforcing steels. For fabricated materials, for wood panel doors, aluminum glass window owning, and finishing hardwares na hinges. Cement plaster finish, railings sa may ramp, fiber cement board on metal frame ceiling, sa may stage din po yung banda, reflective insulation, glazed tiles and trims, unglazed tiles, and for painting works, we have only here metal painting. For the roof and roofing works, we have pre-painted metal sheets. Fabricated metal roofing accessories, we have ridge rolls, flashing, gutters. For structural steel, we have trusses, purlins. We have fiber cement fascia board, metal structure accessories, steel plates, bolts, sagrads, cross bracing, turnbuckle, and triangular studs. For the plumbing and sanitary works, we have sewer line works, cold water line works, plumbing fixtures, and the septic bolt. For the electrical, we have conduit and boxes and fittings, wires and wiring device, panel boards with main branch breakers, lighting fixtures and lamps, reinforced concrete pedestal pole. And for the second project, we have here the construction of multi-purpose building, Barangay Hall, located at Barangay Banawag, President Quirino, Sultan Kudarat. For the perspective, vicinity, and the site development plan. Floor plan, existed na po yung ground floor plan, so ang tatapusin po is yung sa second floor. And papalitan din po yung mga windows. Sa second floor po, we have the toilet, the balcony, and the open space, and the fire exit. For the elevation, we have the front elevation, rear elevation, left side elevation, and the right side elevation. For the doors and windows schedule, kahit po yung sa baba, papalitan po yung mga jalousie windows dito ng owning type windows. And pati rin po sa taas, owning type windows din po. For the quantity, we have here the provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis, permits and clearances, project billboard and signboard, occupational safety and health program. For the finishing, we have 150 mm CHB non-load bearing, including reinforcing steel. For the fabricated materials, lahat po ng doors, papalitan din po yung mga existing sa ground floor, yung flush doors para sa toilet, wood panel doors, aluminum frame glass doors, aluminum glass window owning type, and aluminum glass window fixed type sa may toilet po banda. For the finishing works, we have cement plaster finish, fiber cement board and metal frame ceiling, carpentry and joinery. Dito po nakapaloob yung 12 sets of table and chairs for the workers. We have the glaze tiles and trims. And glaze tiles ay kasali na rin po yung sa ground floor, palalagyan din po nila ng tiles. Pati ang sa second floor po lalagyan din po. And decorative stone po sa may column banda ng balcony. We have painting works, masonry and metal painting. And metal structure accessories, ito po yung fire escape stairs sa gilid. Plumbing and sanitary works, we have sewer line works, cold water line works, storm drainage and downspout, plumbing fixtures and the catch basin. For the electrical, we have conduits, boxes and fittings, wires and wiring device, panel boards with main branch breakers, lighting fixtures and lamps, network cabling, CCTV system, fire alarm system, and the reinforced concrete pedestal pole. For the mechanical, we have air conditioning. Meron po tayong 3 unit of package type air conditioner po. So in behalf of Engineer Oriel Resoya will be the one to present the construction of pedestrian overpass at Kidapawan-Allah Junction Road, located at Tacurong City, Sultan Kudarat. For the vicinity and site development plan, dito po sa may Barrios po ito located sa mismong SKSU. The perspective, meron po tayong elevator, medians, and the stairs po. For the general plan, we have here stairs na may height na 9 meter. Dimensions are 33.6 by 4.2 meters. Sa elevator, we have 2.4 by 2.4 meters. Ang height, total height po is 9.8 meters. And steps po ng mga stairs ay we have 30 steps po. Sa side elevation and front elevation, meron din po tayo dyan sidewalk. For the stair detail, meron pong 30 steps, both side po. For the reflected ceiling plan, we have, for the PL1, we have 150 mm moisture protected mounted pin light with sun blasted aluminum reflector. And for the PL2 sa may stairs, we have 150 mm moisture protected recessed pin light with sun blasted aluminum reflector. And for the C1 roof framing and the fiber cement board on standard metal frame. For the roof plan, we have here the
For the railings, materials are 50 mm by 75 mm GI tubulars. Ang railings po yung doon banda sa may overpass mismo. Top coat, semi-gloss, slate, gray or off-white. Another is the 50 mm by 50 mm GI tubular smooth painted finish, semi-gloss or slate gray, off-white, and 32 by 32 GI tubular smooth painted finish, semi-gloss, slate gray or off-white. Sa may we have the 25 mm by 25 mm GI tubular smooth painted finish, semi-gloss, slate gray or off-white, and material is smooth concrete finish, semi-gloss painted finish, off-white. For the stairs railings, we have here, materials are 50 mm by 75 mm GI tubular, smooth painted finish, and semi-gloss, slate gray or off-white. Materials, another material are 50 mm by 50 mm GI tubular, smooth painted finish, semi-gloss or slate gray or off-white. Another is 32 by 32 mm GI tubular, smooth painted finish, semi-gloss, slate gray or off-white. Another sa baba po is smooth concrete finish, semi-gloss, painted finish, off-white. For the structural plan, we have here the footings na may mga dimensions na 5 by 5 meters by 5 meters. Meron din pong 3.8 meters by 3.8 meters. Meron din pong 2 meters by 2 meters. And ang mga columns po ay 1 meter by 1 meter and 2 meter by 2 meters and 0.4 meters by 0.4 meters. And yung sa gitna po, columns po is 3 meters, ang height niya po is 8.5 meters. For the median plan, we have the double arm LED light na may 120 watts. And sa median po, na may 36 meters, 18 meters each po sa may column sa gitna. At ang kanyang width ay 0.6 meters. Meron din pong delineator sa both side ng median. For the elevator plan, mga materials po is tubular steel column, 150 mm by 150 mm by 8 mm thick. Fiber cement po on both sides sa in and out. And LC 100 by 50 mm by 2 mm thick horizontally and vertically. For the items, we have here the facilities for the engineer. We have provision of field office for the engineer, rental basis. Provision of 4x4 pick-up type service vehicle for the engineer on bare rental basis. Ito po ay pick-up type lang po, kasama na rin po dito yung driver. For the operation and maintenance of 4x4 pick-up type service vehicle for the engineer, dito po nakapaloob yung pang fuel. Other general requirements, we have permits and clearances, project billboards and signboards, occupational safety and health, traffic management, dito po nakapaloob yung mga warning signs and mga reflectors, mobilization and demobilization. For the Part C, we have earthworks, we have removal of structures and obstructions. Dito po yung nakapaloob yung remove po ng canal and removal of actual structures and obstructions. Meron din pong tatanggaling pavement doon po banda, 0.23 meter thick. Structure excavation, common soil, embankment from structure excavation, gravel fill, subgrade preparation, aggregate sub-base course, Portland cement concrete pavement. For overpass construction, we have the bolts and nuts and washers, with nuts and washers, reinforcing steel grades 40 and grade 60, structural concrete, class A, lahat po ng concrete is dito na po nakapaloob, elastomertic bearing pads, formworks and falseworks, ceiling na may 4.5 mm fiber cement board on metal frame, wall fiber cement board on metal frame, dito po yun sa may elevator, fascia board, fiber cement board sa may ceiling, windows accessories, window accessories kasali po dito yung lower type po sa may roof. Fabricated metal roofing accessories, we have ridge rolls, flashings, gutters, pre-painted metal sheets, cement floor finish with floor hardener, cement plaster finish, decorative stones sa may median po ito. Painting works, we have masonry and wood painting and metal painting. CHB 100 mm and 100 mm non-load bearing including reinforcing steel, metal structure accessories, and structural steels. Diyan po nakapaloob yung mga grills po sa may median. For the plumbing works, we have storm drainage and downspout. For the electrical works, we have conduits, boxes, and fittings, wires and wiring device, panel boards with main branch breakers, pole-mounted distribution transformer with complete accessories, lighting fixtures and lamps, reinforced concrete pedestal cone. We have the mechanical works with the electric elevator. For the electrical works, we have reflectorized thermoplastic pavement. Hindi po siya electrical works. Miscellaneous po. Reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings, yellow. Sa may median din po ito at sa may columns. Solar LED street lights, double arm. Sa may median din po ito, 120 watts. Delineators sa may median din po, both side. Yun lang po din.
Okay, thank you very much, Engineer Palisay Talusan. Thank you very much, technical staff of the design section for your very nice presentation. Okay, so we are done with our agenda today. So any questions, comments from our prospective leaders?
Mag-ask lang po ako regarding sa pedestrian overpass kung di siya nabilong sa roads, building, or bridge.
Okay, thank you. Some more clarification. Ano pa? Sa mga live viewers natin, baka meron din kayong questions or clarifications. Feel free to visit the office para makausapin nyo yung nating performers. Okay, some more? Na? So we are done with this video conference for 8 projects, civil works projects for 2025 General Operation Act second pass sa EPA natin. And the bidding will be
November 19.
November 19, 2024 at 10 o'clock. So, kung wala na tayo questions or clarifications, this pre-bid conference is now adjourned. Thank you so much.